Alright, so as we can see, the first stop right here is this parking lot right next to my campsite, which is campsite 30. And this parking, as you can see, it's the beginning of the trail, Beaver Slide Nature Trail, which takes you to the primitive campsites. So we will be doing this trail a little bit later, not right now, but for right now, this is what it looks like. That's the parking right there. Foot traffic only, so you do have to hike to your spot, which sounds cool. I mean, I would have back in the day, but now honestly I probably won't. Camper courtesy: keep pets on leash, watch your children, place trash in dumpsters. Now there is a big dumpster literally right there, so there is no excuse in putting trash somewhere else. Respect other visitors. Quiet time 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Yeah, leave no trace. Wildlife everywhere. Alright, and again, that's the entrance. Swimming, boat area. That's that solar walk that we'll do a little bit later. That's that 1 mile hike that I'm like, why don't they loop it back this way, right? But oh well. And then we are right here. These are the electric water campsites, primitive campsites over there. Oh, it looks like actually 2 people are camping, so that's kind of cool. And still fire ban in effect for us. From right here, we're just gonna keep doing the circle. Over here there is no campsites. It's parking, fishing, dogs, things like that. And then we'll make our way all the way back again to campsite 30. All right, let's go. All right, we are at campsite 50. One thing I have noticed, which I personally don't like too much, is the number. They put it over here, and on the other camps, state parks that we've been, they've been over here right in front of the water and electricity, but it's just something different. All right, so 50, all of these ones, water, electricity. We have the parking. So one thing that I have seen from my campsite, this campsite, and some other campsite is all this rocks. You guys see there's a lot of rocks all around, and I've also noticed that there is no shade cover on the tables. But as you can see, most campsites, at least the ones that I've seen so far, are covered, so I don't believe you necessarily need shade for that. All right, but the rocks, if you are doing tent camping, it's just something to keep in mind. But you know what, now that I'm walking a little bit farther in, and these campsites are big, yo, like they're pretty big. Right here, look, no rocks. So yeah, and it's like it's like sand. It's not mud. Yeah, it's like sand. It actually feels pretty good, even though I'm wearing shoes. It feels nice and soft. I like it. I actually like it. So yeah, I guess you could put your tent somewhere over here. I like that it looks like the campsites are going off to like trails. I kind of like that. It just makes it seem, at least, I don't know, to me, it just makes it seem more of a camping vibe, right? Now I'm not sure what is back here. Oh, it looks like that's a trail, and I'm gonna assume it's that trail that either goes to the campsites or that other one. But that's cool. You literally just so 50 if you're trying to do a trail. It's good for that. Actually, here, let me turn you around. What we're gonna do is, we have our map right here. 50. Yeah, okay, so yeah, so I'm looking at it on the map, and yeah, that is the trail that goes off to the primitive campsites. All right, so that's kind of cool. 51, and yeah, most of them are gonna be pretty empty. Now, what I did notice about 51 right away is the parking. Look, it's a small parking and it's double. So if you're bringing a big RV, this one probably will not be. The one 50 and 30 single parking, long parking. This one double and short. All right. Water, electricity over there. Now I do see less rocks here. They're mostly over there, and most of this is clear, and it is that sand. I do like this kind of sand. It's nice and soft. it's nice and soft. But as you can see, this is way more open to the campsite. See, that's our next campsite, which is 52. And I mean, we can even just walk. Actually, if you come with a group, this is perfect, because you know, oh hey, what's up, what do y'all have for breakfast, right? it'll be nice. There is I do like that there's shade pretty much everywhere, so I'm really liking that fact about this state park. See, now we're on campsite number 52. All right, we're at 54, 55, 56. If you notice, all of this is empty. All right, but they all, from what I've seen when I first drove in, they all look very similar. So I don't know, it's a small park, but I like it, honestly. It's nice, small, quiet, peaceful, shaded. So far, honestly, I'm liking this park. You know what, rock wise, update on the rock wise, as you can see, it might have just been the site number 50 that had a lot of rocks, because look, now we're down to what, number 55 I think we're at. And yes, obviously there's still some rocks, but I would say more normal rocks amount, right? So those campsites were being used, but they are back to the single long parking. All right, and as you can see, still no roof on the picnic tables, but we can see that it is not needed. We're at number 56. Again, 55 is that one that you could just cross paths. So this one I do notice right away, and mainly because I can feel the heat. It's not that bad though. There's no shade in the parking itself, right? Number 55, same thing. But for the most part, if you notice, there's been mostly shade on most parking spots. But right here, it seems like you're definitely gonna get hit right here. So that's, I guess, the bad part of it. The good part is there is no easy access onto that other campsite. So at least it is blocked off like that. Me personally, I like that better, because I'm not coming with a group. If I were to be coming with a group, more than likely, let's get one where we can have easy access to each other, right? So right here, no roof, but I do see it's not as shaded, right? So, but if you bring shade, I think you'll be fine. A canopy, and I think you'll be fine. Everybody has a fire pit, but again, we are in a fire burn. All right, we're at 59, 58. So they're pretty much the same. So we're gonna be skipping campsites here and there, but mainly because they're the same. That one's being used, and that one, and then this one, they look pretty much exactly the same. With the long, it looks like only that other campsite was the one with the 2 parking spots and not as long. But after that, if y'all notice, it's been single parking. All right, so far one is not, I guess, for RVs. All right, so here's what this looks like. Oh, it's a squirrel. You see that squirrel? It's more grayish than brownish. The ones that I feed at home, they're brownish, and that was definitely more grayish. But I kind of do like this. So I do like whenever they have a specific area for you to put your tent, right? All right, so we are at the beginning, right, of the campgrounds, because there's still more park. Obviously, we're right here, right? There's the solar walk, there's the hike, right, and then there's swimming and boat launch, which we will get to. But right now we are here pretty much at the beginning of the campsites. Right there is campsite number 1, which we are about to get to. So we'll go we'll go along. So right here, there are no campsites here. This is just for fishing dock kind of ordeal, and then we'll go back and make it to 30. All right, we got 2 right here, and yeah, all, as you can see, pretty much everything is empty. So in this case, it gives us the option to go 2 sites at a time, because that's 59 right there. But let's start with 02. We have 1 single long parking. less rocks right away. Right away, you guys see there's less rocks. Easy path to the other campsite here and there. So this one doesn't have, so yeah, actually I have been noticing that not every campsite has a specific spot, like we saw right here on number 1. All right, so like for example, this one doesn't have a specific pad that you can use, but obviously there's room right here. And somewhat access to the next one. I can see the table, but it's a little bit more hidden, so that's actually, I think, good. So this 59 right here across, single parking, table, no shade, and the camping pad is way back there. All right, we have 3 right here, long parking, and this one does have a specific pad for camping. Less rocks, but the pad is way back here, and it's full of leaves. But good thing, well, good or bad, however you see it. Let's say you come in a group. Look, if your little door is right here, you can just come this way, boom, boom. And I like this little trail actually. Yeah, if I were to come with a group, oh snap, spiders. See, dang, this is a cool little trail onto that other side, and that's the one we just saw. That's actually cool. I actually do like this little path because there is access, but not super obvious, or you can't see it as much, right? So I did like that one, and easy access to that other campsite as well. But before we move on, we have 58 right in front of us. Now I am gonna cross because I do want to point out something. So on YouTube and online and things like that, on one of the trails there's a really famous tree because it bends, it goes up, it bends, and then it goes up. So it's kind of famous. I saw another one earlier. I just forgot to video it. But then look at this thing coming like right out of this trunk. Like, is that not weird? I mean, it's hard. That's weird. All right, we're at 4, and right away, now that the sun came out, we can see which ones do have shade and which ones don't. So this one is kind of, I guess, half and half. This does have the long parking, but what I noticed right away is, look at all that sun. Look at all that sun. This one definitely is lacking shade. Now, to be fair though, this is the very first campsite that I've seen that has this much sun coming through. Most of them do have a lot of trees surrounding it and covering this sun. So this is definitely the first one that I've seen that is has so much sun beaming down on it. This is really easy access onto this next campsite. I'm sure we can even hear each other. Oh, so that one did not have a pad. This one does have a pad, and that one looks like it might be a trail, but it's blocked off. So is it a trail or is it not a trail? Let's look at the map. So that's number 56. As you can see, that one is a little bit more secluded in there, and that one is being occupied. All right, we're at 6, and no, that is not a trail. That is definitely not a trail. It's not on the map marked as a trail, and it does have that kind of chain thing closing it up, so that does not look to be a trail. All right, now on to 6. I do like it when it's like this and then some covers and then it kind of pops up inside. I definitely do enjoy that. Now I see one of the main things I noticed right away, there's more grass here. There's more grass, less of that sand. And yeah, see, because there is no cover, things like this could happen. In this case, if you're in this campsite and you don't have a cover, and let's say you have your food or whatever in there and that wind comes, you know what I'm saying? So that's what this looks like. All right, we are at campsite number 7. Still long parking, rocks along the edge. This one does have a clear path right there where you can do your camping, and again without shade. Now what I did notice about this one, the sun that went behind the clouds again, but when it was out you can clearly see a lot of sun hitting it. So yes, it has some shade, but it's limited shade on here. Then we have number 54 across the way, and that one is definitely way more shaded, and then this next 3 are being occupied, so we'll jump ahead. All right, so we made that turn. Let's make this quick because I know that sound is quite long, quite loud. So we do have our long parking, we have our table, our camping thing, but as you can see, it's easy access going everywhere. All right, we had to cross the way to number 46 because this is the very first time for me ever in any state park to see a handicap campsite. I've never ever seen one. I think it's amazing. Everybody should come camping, handicap or not. It's quite a long parking. It seems longer than normal. It definitely seems longer than normal. I can't say if it is or not. We gotta take a look at the website. You got your paved way right here, nice and clean. You can see the table right away on this side. Access for your wheelchair or whatever the case may be. Dang, this is very cool. And then you have your fire pit a little bit higher than normal, I'm assuming for specific reasons that I don't know. And then you have your site right here, all nice and clean. Man, this is cool. I really like this detail. And then, as you can see, it would have been cool if they added a little extra path, walking path right here. But as you can see right away, we come out to the bathrooms. It looks like there's an amphitheater right there. We'll take a look at that here in a second, but that's cool, right? Or is it just me? I don't know. I just never seen a handicap site. Here, let me turn you around. For me, if you see my videos of theme parks, Disneyland, Universal, things like that, for me personally, it's the little details. It's the little details that kind of make the trip even better, or just normal, right? And this little detail that they have a handicap campsite, great. All right, let's go check out that other stuff. So yes, it does come out to the amphitheater. We have the parking right here, there. We'll see what that says here in a little bit. We're at some picnic tables right over here. This is cool. So right away, I don't think you'll be able to see it on the camera. It's a big spider web right there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna extend this selfie thing, put you in front, and then let you take care of those spider webs. That's what this looks like. I'll turn you around here in a little bit so you can see it. There you go. And you just come, sit down, and watch whatever they're gonna do. It's cool. And then this has to be the bathroom. Let's see. Okay, so yes, it is the bathrooms, and it looks like they are also handicap accessible. Keep your wildlife wild. Alright, so that's the men, so I'm gonna assume that the women's has to be on that side. There's the women's bathroom, and as a reference, that's where we're at. We're making our way back to here. Oh, another thing, so that campsite right there says host, park host. You guys see that? I don't know what that is, and it does have a state park truck parked in the front, and it looks like it has that gated, that picnic area gated. So I'm not exactly sure what the park host does. So let's keep going. Alright, we're at 18, and guess what? We're getting close to the water. Yes, so I'm excited. Every time I say water, I'm excited. Alright, so those are being used, but it's pretty much the same thing. Long single parking spots. So far we've only seen that one where it was a double parking lot and it was short. So that was kind of weird. Somebody left their hammer right here. I guess they didn't need it anymore. That's weird. This just looks like a normal site. After seeing the handicap one, I don't know. This one's just don't look as great. Alright, y'all. We're at 41. Why? Because they're all being used. They're all being occupied. Yeah, it seems like literally being by the water is the best. So we got 22, 21, and yeah, that's 21, 22, and 20 would be the ones that are right by the water. Let me try and run around. But they're all being used, so I can't stop in any of them. So we're gonna keep going. We're gonna make this loop, and hopefully one of them is being on use, so we can see. What I really want to see is the easy access to the water. How easy is it gonna be for me to put my paddleboard through there? So let's go check it out. All right, y'all. So we are right here, right there. See, that's 25. Right there, we're about to make that right that way onto the fishing pier, which is right there. We'll make that loop, and then we'll head back to our campsite, which is number 30, and hopefully the rain doesn't come down. Me personally, I don't mind the rain. I don't care. I can get wet. Let me turn you around. That's not the issue. My X4, my camera can get wet. This bag right here is a little waterproof, so I can just put my phone in there. That's not the issue. The issue is the scooter. The scooter is not waterproof whatsoever. So if it starts raining, bye-bye scooter. So let's hurry up. Alright, so the loop goes like this, and then it goes like that. It's actually kind of cool. I kind of like it because boom, look, and then you get to here, and this is the entrance off to the fishing pier. Let's go check it out. I gotta put you in front just in case there's spiders. And we do gotta hurry because it is drizzling a little bit. Oh, cool. Another park that has the fishing cleaning station. So this is what they have, and you can come clean your fish right here. I really like that, but it does look quite dirty. And if we keep going, no unattended items left, 2-pole limit on fishing pier, and no pets. Damn, this looks nice. I really like this. Let's put you up. What about down? This is cool. So I really want to find out where the sun is, because I want to know where sunset is going to be. I think we might be able to watch it from right here. Oh, look, there's another fishing pier right over there as well. So that's kind of cool. It's nice and peaceful. That's the solar path that we're gonna do, and then that's where the 1 mile trail starts, that goes all the way up that way, and then that's the entrance right over there, and then the lake goes out that way a bit more, little like that, and then it comes right back around. Yeah, this is not a very big park, but this area right here is super peaceful. I could come bring my chair here, sit and breathe for hours. Alright, let me try something with y'all. Let's see how good it looks. I wonder how that looked, but for me, I gotta wait until we get back to the studio to see how. You guys see those clouds right there? They look so cool. All right, let's keep on going and make it back to our campsite, which is campsite number 30. All right, lastly, before we make it back to our site over there, we got 29 right here and 33 over there. It does have a pad, plenty of shade, one spot for parking, bonfire. This one right here, I do like it because again, it has this zoom off path right here entrance, and I quite like it. But as you can already tell, look at all these rocks. You guys see this? And not only that, it's in levels. Remember, I also said I like levels. Boom, boom. And not only that, I can see water from right here. If there weren't so many rocks here, it would be cool. Oh, you do have a path, and it's clean. Look how clean this is. Yeah. See what I'm saying? This is how it should be. Oh, and look, I guess you can have somewhat of a path straight from here as well into here, and I definitely see water. The water's back there, and it seems like there is somewhat of a path going down that way, which we will not do on this trip. All right, let's make it. Let me turn you around. That was all right. They all pretty much look the same, except for that one that has 2 parking lots. And then my favorites, it would have been those 3, 22, 23, 24. They're the ones that are right by the water. And then this one right here, 26, just because it does has that little thing, but it does have a lot of rocks. 33, let me turn you around. Over there, pad, a lot of shade. But the water's on this side though. All right, that's it.